Yo, what's up? It's DyesbyKaleb. Make sure y'all come and check out the new episode. It's coming very soon. It's featuring me on here, the Dreamcast with the Daydreamers. So, make sure y'all check in. And make sure you check out the website. I got some cool pillows and duffel bags and some cool tie-dye as well. And you can get 15% off with the Dream15 discount code. And it'll give you 15% off everything on this website. And yeah, make sure y'all check it out. Hit it up. I was like, man.
We are back with everyone's favorite tie-dye enthusiast.
Yep.
DyesbyKaleb.
Yes, sir.
Sure is.
This next segment is about you, buddy.
All about you.
All about you. More about you.
More.
We kind of had a mini segment for a second. I was going to be like, just roll it. But that would have been a fat-ass video. And I ain't trying to trim it. And I'm going to have to trim it anyway. Anyways, how long have you been into tie-dye, sir?
I've been doing the tie-dye for, I want to say 6-7 years. Okay. And then that stemmed from doing the music. I've been doing the music. I've been rapping and putting songs out on SoundCloud for the past 10 years.
Okay.
Or 8 years for real. But yeah, it was a talent show that I wanted to be a part of, and I didn't want to just be another dude on stage with a microphone. I wanted to do something different, throw something out into the crowd or something. And then I was like, I'll do shirts. I'll throw out some shirts. I was I didn't know who did screen printing or designs or stuff, but I was like, tie-dyeing can't be that hard. So it kind of just took over my life ever since then. So
that's tough. So what was your name before you
that
did tie-dye?
That is awesome. I really fucking appreciate that question. I really, really, really appreciate that question, bro.
DyesbyKaleb, so.
Hell yes. So I went by a couple different names. So my first name was Cardinal when I was doing my first SoundCloud drops. First I was gonna just go by Kaleb. I always thought my name was cool. I always appreciated my name. But my friend who was making music at the time, he was going by Ralph, Polo Ralph, Rugby XL. He had a couple different names, but he was like, yeah, your name can't just be Kaleb, bro. You got to do something different. So I was like, okay, I'll do Cardinal. So I was like, that comes from Bird Squad, from my high school friend group type shit.
Okay.
But, basically.
You'll never guess my last name.
But so I went from Cardinal to start off with, and then I went to Kaleb Manson, and then
Kaleb Manson.
Yeah, and then it stemmed from, and then went to DyesbyKaleb.
Okay, even with those name changes, do you think your music changed as you changed your name? Because I'm thinking Kaleb Manson sound like you was on get down and dirty.
It was definitely a different time. That was
SoundCloud days.
Yes, bro. SoundCloud days, bro. Make sure y'all look me up on SoundCloud. Not all those songs are on all those DSPs, but go down that rabbit hole.
Don't go down our SoundCloud.
Do not. Do not.
That shit is bad. It's there and it's not hard to find if you want to look, but don't do it.
So with all the designs that you could have went, you chose tie-dye. Was it because of something you saw, or was it something you just found out you were good at?
No, I never really tie-dyed growing up for real. I never had those I know people did it in school for different stuff.
Right.
But I never really
you
had
never
those
even touched
activities.
it.
I don't know why I said it like that. Activities.
Activities.
I never had those activities growing up. They never did that at my school or whatever. But I was just it just couldn't be that hard. I've seen people do it or whatever. So I was like, let me try it out. So, and then I've just been selling them ever since, and been slowly building up my brand. It was I was starting to sell them. I started off selling them $5 a shirt, just getting the Walmart Guild and tees.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you got a $5 DyesbyKaleb shirt, you winning. You winning, bro.
If you got one, talk
to me.
Man. But ever since then, it's just been growing and going up and everything. So it's just been a blessing to reinvest and like get the quality up, get my skill up, and just like evolve the brand and stuff.
Speaking of skill, because that was going to be my next question. Would you say you have like perfected the art of making
Definitely not.
No,
definitely not. It's always a task. It's always like a science experiment every time.
So
it's so much fun.
So it's trial and error every time,
Not
or like you got a formula.
Like, it's just like I know kind of like what I'm doing, but it's like for instance, like I bought these like zip up jackets. They're 100% cotton, like how I get everything else, but they don't react the same way to the chemicals that other things do. So it's just like you can't predict that. So it's just like little stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, so
I can imagine it's even just trying new things and trying new ideas with the tie-dye.
Because like there's a lot it gets deep. It gets so deep.
I mean, this nigga got a pillow.
I mean, like this isn't like the tie dyes. This is actually a design that I got made for cover art for my song single that's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah,
it's still fly.
But it's designed by an artist called Jelly Goblin. They are a comic book webtoon designer. They have like a comic book series and different stuff.
Tough.
But like, yeah.
What would you say like showed you the most pushback trying to brand yourself as a rapper or trying to brand yourself as a designer? Like, which one was like the more discouraging to the people or to yourself from the people?
Negative ass question.
I don't know. It's hard to say because like I've always been doing the music and like pushing the music first, and then the tie-dye came, and then I feel like the tie-dye has kind of like been like what a lot of more people know me for than just like the music, so maybe that's been a little bit more discouraging, but it's been more encouraging because it's like, oh wow, they don't even know that I even like make music like this, and then they do eventually find it and they're like, oh wow, I didn't even know you made music. So it's like and then some people, I think most people know me for either tie-dye. I don't think people know me just for music.
You do a good job at when you perform. You let people know that you also do. Because when I first saw you, you did pack, I'm pretty sure. And then afterwards, you was like, also do tie-dye. I'm wearing it right now. I got something over there.
That's
so I was like, all right, cool.
Puffin Mike. So I didn't have like my setup like at Buko. I'm able to like have my like merch booth and everything and like set up there, but like, look, Trill got called a podcaster the other day, so that's the thing. That's the thing. People will like see you do, but
I'm also a drummer. That's hilarious.
It just makes me think about like, I don't know if y'all have seen that like Tyler the Creator clip where somebody saw him and recognized him for like just his ridiculousness clips and shit. So he was like, damn, people don't even know me for the music. So it was like he deleted his Vine, deleted all that shit, and was like more intentional about the music.
Right.
So I feel that. He's at a different point. I feel, where we're at, I'm like, hey, just as long as you know me.
Yeah, that is also a thing. Like, sometimes you need those vines. Sometimes you need that vine to like blow up, but like,
especially in your case, I think it's you being the both has been like, it's grown your brand to a point where I feel like it's not a lot of people that don't know who DyesbyKaleb is.
Also, I also don't know like any like tie-dye exclusive artists.
I do try and like put myself out there like as much as possible, and I really feel that. Like I really appreciate that.
No cap, bro. Like
I really appreciate that.
And I feel like anybody who knows you well enough, like, it's definitely like always just like every time, like, we happen to be in a lot of the same places, but I feel like it's always like a pleasure to see you around. Like it's like, oh, boom, DyesbyKaleb, this gonna be alright.
It's a vibe. Like y'all are always good people. Like I appreciate the support, and it's always coming.
Hey
back
man, we're interviewing you. Okay, you're a good person, and you make good clothes and good music.
For sure.
Speaking of good clothes and good pieces, you wanna get some clothes? Would have used that Dreamer code, boy.
Man, Dream 15.
Dream
Tap in,
15, go
tap
ahead
in.
and tap.
15% off.
Sir, I
Get
do the
15% off
ad.
the duffels, the
Ooh,
pillows,
that'd
the
be
rugs,
fine.
Come on,
the
now.
dyes. Come on.
We need a new duffel.
15% off your life.
Come on,
That's
now.
Dream
Talk about
15.
it.
Dream 15. Come on,
Okay.
now.
You got any new music coming soon, buddy?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have a couple new tracks. I got the new song coming out with Young Max.
Okay.
It's produced by me, engineered by him, and it's called Lil Booties Matter. Because
They do. They definitely.
But I like them fatter. But it's gonna be dropping sometime in August. But yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned.
Just like
to that.
you lost a little booty community.
Little booties matter for sure.
But no, everybody's gonna be represented in the song. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun, turned up.
I like
It's gonna
it.
be
Sounds like a
vibe.
summer banger.
Yes, summer banger.
Yes,
Nice
sir.
way to like tap it out. And then I got a more inspirational song coming out later that month too. It's either gonna be called Gas or
Say all booties matter.
it might be called Gas. But yeah, it's more of a upbeat, like, you know, you can do anything, inspire yourself.
Yeah.
I like it. We need one of those starting the school
So,
year.
you know,
fresh.
balance,
Right,
balance. It's all about
balance,
that
great
balance.
It's for the
balance.
freshmen thinking getting into just some shenanigans at Radford.
Yeah, for sure. They
Do it just,
Man,
with students. So you go down together.
And low booties matter.
All booties matter.
it really be like that.
All right. This has been a good interview segment. We're going to be back with some more shenanigans right after this.